All right. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. It is news day, and actually, I have recorded another video that has not gone up yet. It is uploaded, it is basically ready, and, whenever I get around to it, we will launch it. And I will be talking about Final Fantasy 15 characters. Just in a specific video, I kind of talk a little bit about how I feel. Final Fantasy 15 basically has lasted. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, we're here today for some Japan-side news. So what can we say about the Japanese side? Well, we've had a little bit of guild stuff, and obviously the return of the Shadowbringers will be on a lot of people's minds because a lot of people can't just get over the fact that Thancred isn't really that good. There we go. There's the controversial bit in the beginning of the video for people to talk about, and then later in the video I'll actually say something positive about him and nobody will hear it, so there you go. Alright. Complaining? Maybe. But let's actually... Alright, fun aside, let's talk about what to expect this week. Well, first of all, Chapter 6 of Book 2 is coming in, part number 1. Is it going to be a major moment? I kind of hope so. It feels like a lot of Book 2 has really been focused in weird places, and we haven't gotten any major real conflicts yet. And boy, this picture kind of seems to hint that there's a major conflict coming. At least I hope there is. So we'll see, but not really any spoilers in this picture, so Globalers, there you go. Alright, next up, we're going to be seeing the selection quest for Earth get expanded with 11, 12, and 13. And as you can see, we're getting a piece of equipment. We're getting a brand new piece of equipment, a helmet. I'll be interested to see where this helmet fits in. I've seen helmets in Brave Exvius in the past, and they have been attack-style boosting helmets. So maybe that's what we're going to see here, because I don't know. Turning this guy into a mage, probably not going to happen. So yeah, this will be the new piece of equipment, and it looks like you'll get some awakening materials, and other than that, we'll just have to check and see how it goes. Now, of course, FF6 will be expanding starting on June. Oh, what day is it? August 22nd. But something interesting, these banners do not start until 3 p.m. on that day, so we can't do a midnight stream, which is a little bit unfortunate. I kind of like waiting up till midnight and doing the collaboration polls, so we'll just have to do it on Monday, Japanese time, which is a little unfortunate, but there you go. So what do we got? Well, first of all, we have our look at Celes. Now, there isn't any new information in here. The only kind of cool thing is we get to see a little bit of her Limit Burst preview here. I'm still sad that we never got to see the Limit Burst during the live stream, because I feel like that's always a cool moment. But yeah, main job, and then we have Spellblade, and last but not least, Red Mage for her. So I'll be very, very curious how Celes ends up looking when all things said and done. Of course, obviously, one of the most interesting things about her is that she's going to be essentially a magic tank with Rune Blade, which will let her counter a magic attack. Hey, I got there in the end, trying to speak English. Oh, good. But yeah, I'm really, really interested in this character. I think she is one of the most interesting characters to see come along in a while. She definitely has one of the most unique abilities in all of Final Fantasy history, so I'm pretty much going to guaranteed get this character. Pretty much guaranteed. We'll see how it goes. And if her kit's really bad, then no. The only thing to note is that we get a little more details about her. She's got the water abilities up, of course, but it looks like she's getting quite defensive stuff with HP boosting in her mastery. So I expect her to be very, very hard to kill for mages. At least that's what I expect. And if we scroll down, there's also a brand new vision card, and this card is for Terra. We can 100% confirm that now. taking a look at what this gets. Party ability is Magic Human Killer up and Spirit up, with a level up max of Fire Attack Resistance up for fire attribute units. And as for basically the unit effect, we get Fire Attribute Attack up and maximum HP up as well. So yeah, it's the Terra card. I think you could also throw this on either Rain or potentially on, you know, Anniversary Glassy. All of those would benefit really greatly from this. The party of all three of them. I mean, if you really want to run this card and you really want to max this card, I feel like you kind of need to go for, what's it called? I mean, it depends on the numbers before we even see this card, but I think you really need to get Terra, yeah, Tina, Terra, whatever you want to call her. She's going to be one of the big ones to take advantage of this. And the thing really, though, I don't necessarily know, like, obviously you probably want this in combination with the Crystal Chronicles card, but if you're not running the Crystal Chronicles card, then this is probably a good alternative, but, you know, it is a fire magic card at the end of the day, really, and it will probably benefit Terra really nicely, and that might change my evaluation of her a little bit, but we'll see. You know, kind of got to see it before I believe it. Next up are the Endwalker stuff. So here we got a brand new Endwalker vision card, and this vision card is basically another light unit vision card. I mean, a lot of people will probably call it a Thancred card, but those who are truly classy will know that this is a lock card. Alright, so light units are essentially getting a bunch of stuff from this. They are getting, I believe, dark attack resistance. They are getting attack up in various forms. We're getting critical up. And, you know, the entire party is getting maximum HP up, magic attack resistance up, and, well, essentially it's powering up Locke. It's making Locke even better than he already was. Very much this card is also supposed to be a Thancred card and will probably help boost him. The question is it better than the old Vision card? Because the old Vision card was already pretty damn good. And there's the real rub. Is it going to be good enough to really push Thancred? And oh, I guess the FF6 card could also be an Ishtola card. I'll just retroactively add that. Honestly, I don't know. The original Vision card was really, really good. It's so good that people still kind of talk about it a lot. Like the original Shadowbringers Vision card, which was the, you know, the UR Dark Attribute Attack Resistance up and party ability light attribute attack up by 35. Like, people still talk about the Crystal Chronicle card being really good, and just having a card like that, except in this case, this card is for the light element, is just incredibly strong. It is a really powerful one because it just allows you to build your team however you want. So long as they're light units, they're getting more damage done. So I don't know. It depends on the numbers of this new card, but I have a feeling that the old card might actually just be better than this card. But again, really depends on numbers. We'll take a peek at it once it is out. But as light gets stronger and stronger, you know, you're looking at this new Vision card and you're thinking Locke, Cecil, and Lucio. That's a really, 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 really strong team. And Ramza in the future, once he gets his EX, is going to take advantage of this card as well. So the Endwalker Vision card, depending on the numbers, might just be incredibly good investment. It might actually just be worth getting and maxing while you can do it. Other than that, excuse me, old units will be getting their EXs for, of course, for FF14. And something to note, excuse me, Thancred is getting a master ability upgrade. Now, all of this stuff is basically the same as it was before. I think that maybe this is new, the light party upgrade, which is pretty standard. But the big thing is an attack boost of 150. You have my attention. 150 is not exactly a small boost. If you look at other units' master abilities, you see percentage ups and everything. You very rarely, and by very rarely I mean I think basically this unit, see this much of an increase. 150 attack is a lot of extra attack to be added, and we haven't even seen what other stats he's getting. So Thancred might end up being pretty darn powerful. The question is whether or not his speed, HP, and defense can really make him last long enough to get use out of it, because his kit is still pretty old. So it is at least a bit of a pulse. We have a bit of a pulse, everyone, and that's all I'm going to say for now. They will be getting voices, of course. That has already been announced. I apologize, my voice is just really bad today. And here we have Celes's new weapon. You'll be able to farm this and get FF6 currency, and I just assume that it's going to be a really good weapon for her, potentially just a nice defensive sword as opposed to a lot of offensive swords that we already have access to. And PTSD be returning, as the FF14 event will come back with all the stuff that you expect, the poetics, as well as farming the weapons, and of course tickets. The tickets that can be exchanged for a chance to get Thancred shards as well as Y'shtola shards. I get some PTSD from these things, man. I don't care how much free stuff we get during this event. These tickets will never, ever, ever feel good from my experience. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Basically, FF14's Celes and the brand new Terra card. A nice batch of content coming, and potentially a lot of different ways you can go. If you're looking for light, there's going to be 2 really strong light vision cards that are chance to be gotten. Terra's vision card for fire magic users, Thancred and Y'shtola getting their EX and seeing how they pan out, and last but not least, our brand new lady friend Celes, who will probably make a little bit of a splash because she's in the water element. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Take care, and let me know if any of this is super exciting to you, or, well, no, you automatically think Celes is really good. That's the thing you want. That's the thing. Also, Thancred. I can see people wanting Thancred. I'm rambling now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.